What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? What's up? Skinny Boy Randy. How you doing today? Mwah! Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Gardening with Skinny Boy Randy, where beginners and experts are always welcome. Thank you for being here. Click like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, just not two middle fingers. Okay. Thank you so much for being here today. Oh, also, if I can't answer a question here, slide on over to my Facebook group, Gardening with Skinny Boy Randy. Beginners and experts are welcome. They'll be able to answer your questions over there. Okay. Today, I'm just going to show you how I set up my greenhouse starting 2021. I'm going to take you through it from beginning to end. I'm going to try to slice this video up to show you the different stages. So, first of all, voila. This is my little greenhouse. It's inside of my garage. See? I have my greenhouse inside of the garage. Let me take you outside so you can see. I have the door halfway open. Can you see that, you guys? So that gives me light options. If I want to lift it all the way up, I can. And if I don't have to. And at night, I can close it all the way and protect against frost and freeze. And then during the day, I can lift up the door all the way to give me full sun. Direct sun on one side, indirect on the other side. Okay? So just follow along with me. First of all, clean everything out of your greenhouse. Let's start with a clean slate. Get off all of our extension cords from last year, you guys, that we're going to use again. Just get everything out. Start off with a clean slate. Everything must go. Some strawberry plants that we overwintered in here. More strawberry plants that we're going to repot. Just get everything out. You're going to start with a clean slate so you can look inside of the greenhouse and say to yourself, what do I need? What do I want? What am I going to do this year? And be careful with your Dollar Tree pots, you guys. When they're full of soil, don't hold them by one end because they will crack. Just a little tip. Okay? And I'm just going to set everything to the side. I'm going to leave the shelf in here for now. No need to move that. Just going to move it back some. And this is our little buddy here. He sings the birthday song. Okay? So yeah, there you have it. Clean it out. Sweep out your old debris. It's just like your second home, you guys. Because pretty much, we're going to be spending hours out here. Literally, hours. So treat it like your second home. You know? You want it nice and clean to start off whatever you're going to start off. Okay, so there you have it. We're starting off. Ooh, got a little dusty. We're starting off with the empty greenhouse. We're going to make sure we have our shelving up. And I purchased my greenhouse through a purchase program through the hospital, you guys. It was an employee purchase program, but they offer these on Amazon as well. And mine is a 12 shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's a second row at the bottom. So, and then we have our shelf back there. And normally what I use that shelf for is my supplies and things like that. But we'll see how it goes this year. So there you have it, you guys. Start off with a clean slate. When I come back, I'll show you the next step. Be right back. Welcome back, you guys. All right. Also, think about your power source. You want a good, strong power source, you guys. This holds 2,160 joules of advanced surge protection. So it's grounded. It has an automatic shutoff. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 leads, sockets on here. and it's connected to a long, heavy-duty extension cord. I would not recommend using the dollar store. You can use the not Dollar Tree, but the dollar store may have the thick, heavy-duty extension cords. You don't want to use the little brown ones that you use like in your house for little small projects, because they will burn out just like that. Okay, had to learn the hard way. Okay, so make sure you have a good surge protector and a long extension cord, because you're going to want it to be able to reach to here, because you're going to have your lights, you're going to have your fans, you're going to have all types of things hooked up in here. So you want to make sure it's going to be able to reach to wherever your power source is, and my power source is over there. So I have to make sure that this cord, and I know it's long enough because I used it last year, and it goes all the way over to my power source. So tip number 2, get you a good power source to get your greenhouse lit up. All right, be right back. Welcome back. Step 3 in setting up your new greenhouse, you guys. Remember, these are only my tips. I ain't never went to setting up a greenhouse school. I ain't got no money to go to setting up the greenhouse school. I'm just showing y'all what I learned last year. And if y'all want to try it, you can go ahead on the try, because we're doing this together. Okay? Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. But yeah, step number 3 that I'd like to talk about right now is ventilation. Now, in my greenhouse, let me bring you inside. In here, it has windows that can be opened from the outside, which is some ventilation there. Let me just show you. I want to show you everything. I think I can reach around. I have some long arms, you guys. But see, like that. And it has Velcro to keep it up. So I have 4 of those in here. But since my greenhouse is inside of the garage, you see over this side, it's darker. So I know this is going to be my shade-loving area that only gets sun down here. And we'll talk about the lighting in a minute. But as you can see, with full sun outside, this is how much lighting my greenhouse will be getting. This is giving me a great idea of what to expect with my lighting. So, we just talked about lighting. So we're going to make this step 3 and 4 and maybe 5, okay? So what you want to do is get you a basic fan. You can find these at any dollar store, any thrift store, any store you can find. And just get you a box fan. And heat rises, you guys. In here, it's a concrete floor, so it's cooler down here than it is up here. And the way I know that is I have a thermometer as well. So remember, that's a step, keeping your temperature. So right now, it's 70 degrees in here. Perfect. 70 degrees. Just that's because I opened up the shed door all the way. So what I do is, since it's cooler down here and warm up here, I don't want it to overheat up here. So I always keep a box fan up high. And this stand makes a perfect stand. You can find your little cheap stand anywhere, y'all. You can find stands made to hold stuff at the stores. You know, behind stores when they close, they used to hold potato chip bags and stuff. That's all this one is, I believe. And then, we have to turn on our surge protector. See, it's a safe piece of equipment. And I keep it on high. Just like that. And in addition to Central, which I call her Fan Central, which is going to be blowing the air upward up here, I also have 2 clip-on fans here. And then I have another one here. And that is just to help with more circulation. So while Central is blowing this way, I have one here blowing this way, and then I have an extra right in the middle that I can adjust and turn. And you guys see, I can adjust this and turn it as needed, move it as needed, you know. So yeah, that's your ventilation. And then you'll need another extension cord to hook this up to your power surge. So yeah, there you go, you guys. I don't know if that was step 3 and 4, 4 and 5. But yeah, ventilation is very important because you need air to vent around your plants so they're breathing and moving. And that also helps strengthen them. It makes them think they're outdoors, which is what we're mimicking in our greenhouse. Okay, so I'll be right back with your next step. Thank you. Welcome back. Next, we want to talk about step number 5. I believe it's step number 5, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. Lighting. As you can see, my greenhouse has partial light over here. The sun is over there. It's about maybe about 2 in the afternoon, and the sun is shining this way, so it's very warm and bright on this side of the greenhouse. But if you look on this side, very little light. So you want to think about your lighting, where you're going to need the most light. And since we're growing this inside a shed and not directly outdoors, the good thing about that, I don't ever have to worry about my things burning all the way up. Because when it gets hot outside, you guys, a greenhouse heats up like a oven, okay? And you don't want to be in that oven, and neither does your plants. So what you want to do is think about where your sun hits your greenhouse, and if you're going to need artificial lighting for those of us growing inside a greenhouse that's inside. So lighting. Get you as much lighting as possible. These are the same ones I used from last year. And since they're so long, I like this shelving unit because I can sit my lights right here all the way down. And if you have multiple lights, that's even better because it's going to multiply your lumens and your kelvins. Okay? So we can do it just like that. And then we move these here. And this will be the area where we start seedlings. We'll put our seedlings here and be able to lift them up there. Now on this side, we'll plant things that enjoy that full sun all day. We'll put a lot of things on that side for that. So there you have it. That's all you need for your lighting. And then I'm going to put one all the way up top in the ceiling, but I have a garage light, so I don't have to do that, but I may do it just in case some nights I don't want to turn on the garage light, and I'll just turn this one on in here. Okay, so stay tuned for step number 6. Welcome back. All right, step number 6, you guys. I think number 6 was the number 7. Y'all, I don't know. I think it's number 6. Heating. Yes, we talked about ventilation. If you're going to have your greenhouse directly outside, you'll get some wind. Some areas they don't get a lot of wind. So that's why we have our circulation number 1 with our fans. Some areas won't need fan because they're windy all the time. But you also want to be able to regulate the temperature. You don't want it to get extremely cold inside of your greenhouse if you live in an area that's prone to getting cold. And we have all 4 seasons here in Zone 7, Richmond, Virginia. So yes, I have to keep a heater in here. So what I do is I take my heater, and make sure you pick a heater that's going to work with your area. I don't have such a huge greenhouse, but I do have a heater that's a little bit larger than this. So if this one doesn't kick in like it's supposed to, we're going to get the bigger one. Okay? Okay. But I just take it and I sit it at the bottom. Since heat rises, I don't want to sit it at the top because the heat will go straight up. Since heat rises, I want it at the bottom to cool down the floor, which is the cooler area here in the garage, the concrete floor. So yeah, make sure you have your heating. Make sure you have your thermometer to keep up with your heat. And I keep mine up there. That kind of gives me an idea. Temperature, we may get another one to put further down below, and we can compare the temperature up and down inside the greenhouse from top to bottom. Okay, there you have it. Step number 6. Be right back. Back. And the final step, you guys, the most important step. Make it your own. Have fun with it, you guys. Now it's the time to take all of your little things that you've brought from the Dollar Tree, stack them all up on your shelf. You know, make it look like you have a little storage area. You know, get everything nice and neat, like you have found it in the store. And just lay it all over your area. Get you some little trinkets. You know, make it your own, you guys. You're going to be spending a lot of time out here. Make sure you have some plant labels, some extra pots, all your string ties that you may need. Once you're out here, you guys, you don't have to go in the house for anything, okay? Get all your good pots out. Now is the time to start decorating, thinking where you're going to hang things. Like if you want to put a hanging pot up somewhere, you want to have your little smaller pots. Just put some things around inside of your greenhouse, you guys. Wake it up. Bring it to life. Because once you do that, once you bring it to life, you'll start getting ideas on where you want to put certain things, how you want to put certain things. And you know what I've learned? I'm not even going to color coordinate this year. Because I found that when you don't color coordinate, things just look more like Mother Nature. You know, when things just pop out at you, you got a blue, a gray, reminds me of a violet, buttercup, you know, different things like that. So spread you some things around, give you an idea where you want to set things, and then you just sit back and look at it, you guys. Once you set up certain pots, you're going to go back and change it. But this will give you an idea of what you're working with. You know, you got your seed starting mixes out here for seed starting that we're going to be doing. You know, we're going to bring our soil outside. You know, our bags of soil and pile up in here, get our supplies going. And there you have it, you guys. You take what you have, the space that you have, and make it work. So that's what you want to think about, you guys. You want to think about your space, your lighting, where you're going to put your greenhouse, your ventilation, get the air circulating, your lighting. Make sure you have lighting for whatever you're trying to grow. Make sure you have your heat, your electrical power source, thermometer, and have fun with it. Have your growing medium, and just have fun, you guys. Be safe. Whenever using electricity, make sure if the children are going to be in here, you're around them and keeping them safe at all times. And remember, live, love, laugh, you guys. Grow stuff and eat it. We're going to try growing some things inside of the greenhouse again. I love you guys. You're the best. Don't forget, click like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down. Just 2 middle fingers. Okay? Okay, I love you. You're the best. Take care.